Crony capitalism means that your success as an entrepreneur depends less on how well you meet your customers' needs and more on how well you curry favor from the government. And it's a problem because it means that valuable resources, including the best and brightest minds, are diverted from productive uses towards unproductive, seeking government favors.
Politics is a struggle to get a larger share of the spoils, and when you've got the federal government spending close to $4 trillion a year, people want a piece of those goodies. They want some of that.
You have billions of dollars at stake here. People are making billions of dollars illicitly by using the government.
Any measure that you look at, number of regulators, number of regulatory agencies, number of pages in the Federal Register and the Code of Federal Regulations have all been increasing. The conventional wisdom is that big businesses oppose regulation and consumer groups and environmental groups support regulation to protect the public interest. But I think you'll find that that's a myth.
Government, either overtly or more often covertly, uses its influence, uses its ability to tax and regulate, not with the intention of helping the general public, but with the intention of padding the bottom lines of the favored firms and industries.
It's the government mingling into the capitalist system and trying to decide who to save and who to let fall.
Rent seeking is seeking those excess profits that the government can confer through regulation. And so when businesses know that there's a regulation, or they can even seek out, encourage the government to issue a regulation, it is in their interest to support lawmakers to get the regulation to turn out in a way that they gain the rents at the expense of others.
That's not capitalism. That's an end round around capitalism.
And I think they've got to look to Washington rather than Wall Street. I mean, it's easy for the politicians, and particularly in a presidential election year, to push the blame off on somebody else. You always have to have somebody else to blame.
More regulation will lead to more rent seeking and more crony capitalism.
Without special protections that can only be provided by an increasingly powerful government, big businesses would have to compete to earn their profits instead of taking them straight from taxpayers. We all agree, businesses should succeed or fail based on the value they provide to their consumers, not based on their ability to influence the political system. And that's what happens in a free market.